I was always thinking about how to get to the city center. Along the way, we were on the same side as the monsters. Although the presence of the hunters gave us an advantage. But against snipers, heavy machine guns, tanks, bombs, and booby traps, they couldn't do anything. We had to rely more on ourselves than on these monsters. I sat on the ground and leaned against the wall at the edge of the roof. I pulled the blanket up to my chin. I looked at Sebastian. He was also leaning against the wall and his eyes were closed. I said, "We may not reach the city center. We are few in number. No matter how many weapons we have, we won't be able to do anything against all those people. It's true that the hunters are with us. But against them, long range and heavy weapons are useless." Sebastian said with his eyes closed, "I know. Do you know? So tell me, what should we do? We'll think about it in time." We'll think about it. Don't you see what kind of situation we're in? We were evacuated from the store when an armed group was near here. They have a damn tank. They can send it to that world at once. Any of us will die. I have no replacement for it. We're not superheroes who can destroy them all at once. So tell me, what should we do? I said. We should not worry about going there. We'll find a way out of the city. You have to cross the water. Just think about it. The military forces will put you there. They'll drown you in the middle of the water. Damn it. First, we'll get rid of that armed group. To get to the city center, instead of crossing the central streets, we'll move through the outskirts of the city, and when we get close to there, instead of on the ground, we'll use the underground, the subway, water and sewage channels, and electricity. Now, if you're satisfied, let me sleep a little. There's no more news. And the hunters are around here. Do you trust them that much? Yes. I put the night vision camera on my eyes and looked around. There was no sign of the hunters. The streets were quiet and empty. A silence that I had longed for so many times, to find some peace. But this silence was annoying and had put a fear in my heart. I said, "I'm going downstairs to have a drink of water." I didn't know if he heard or not. I didn't even wait for his answer. I went down the stairs. I went to the room. Everyone was asleep. I continued on my way. I had a firm grip on the gun and switched it from single shot to burst. My hand was on the trigger. I slowly opened the door and scanned the street. I stepped outside. Then for a while I felt someone watching me. I gathered my courage and looked back. It was Phantom. I took a breath and said, "You scared me." "I'm sorry. Are you scared?" I said. "How?" "Your eyes and face are screaming. But you keep going." "Well, yes. Maybe it's more worry than fear. A city you don't know anymore. The people, the appearance. And everything that used to be a source of comfort for you has now turned into fear and anxiety. You can't trust anyone else. Maybe there was trust before. But now with this situation there's nothing left. Several people have entrusted themselves to me and trust me. Not that I don't trust and confidence in myself. I'm afraid I won't be able to protect them and lose them. Our resources are limited and we're going down a road where we don't know what will happen in the end. Phantom said, "Let's go and check on that armed group. Let's see what they're doing." I looked at him in surprise. I laughed and started laughing and said, "Are you kidding? No, I can go there and back. But I want to go with you." "What are we going with? What are we going to do with these?" "Sebastian is here. The others can handle themselves." I took the radio in my hand. "Sebastian, are you awake?" "Sebastian, yeah, what are you doing?" "We're going to take a tour around here with the Phantom." "Okay,